Hi friends, welcome to this basic JavaScript course for beginners. In this course, we are going to look into some basics of JavaScript. Please do know that I will only cover basics in this course. This course is made like this so you can understand the very low level things in JavaScript. When you work on any JavaScript project, these will be the very root of those projects. So without further delay, let's start. What is JavaScript? JavaScript is the programming language of web. It's object-oriented and cross-platform. It's small and lightweight, and super easy to learn. It's a dynamic scripting language which supports prototype-based object construction. It means you can create an object and change its basic prototype as per your need. We will look more into that in the following videos. Many basic syntax and language structures are same as Java and C++. And most important thing of all, it's case sensitive. So what can JavaScript do? You can do many things using JavaScript. It can change HTML content. It can change HTML attributes and styles. It can manipulate and hide HTML elements. JavaScript can also execute your business logic. You can also use it to create servers and APIs using Node.js. And there are much more you can do with it. So in short, the possibilities depend on how you can use JavaScript in your project. Here you can see we have a sample web page with one container with some text and two buttons. If I click on this change content button, it will change the text of this container. If I click on the hide content button, it will hide out a container. This is done only using JavaScript. Before we continue, you should know how JavaScript works in your machine. The code we can see is something like this. But your computer can't understand this code. It can only understand the binary codes, which consist of 1 and 0. So your code will become something like this. This work is done by browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, etc. The browser is a software application which you use to visit websites. Every browser is made of multiple small programs. The main three of them are DOM interpreter, CSS interpreter, and JS interpreter, which is also known as JavaScript Engine. This JavaScript Engine will convert all JavaScript code from human readable form to computer language, like this. We have multiple browsers available, most common of which are Chrome, Firefox, Safari, and Microsoft Edge. Each of these browsers use different JavaScript engine. Chrome use V8 engine, Firefox use SpiderMonkey, Safari use JavaScript Core, Microsoft Edge use Chakra. These JavaScript engines are more than an interpreter. They use just-in-time compilation for better performance. All these engines do the same task. They convert your JavaScript code to computer language or binary. How to use JavaScript in HTML? You can either include your JavaScript code in the HTML page within the script tag, or you can create a .js file and include it in your HTML page. To add an external JavaScript file, we need to add the file name in src property of script tag on your HTML page. You may be wondering, why should we create an external file if we have option to add the code directly on the HTML page? This is because it separates HTML and JS, or you can say UI and code. It makes both HTML and JavaScript easier to read and maintain. cached JavaScript file can speed up your page loads. That's all for now. Now you know about JavaScript, what it can do and how to add that to your existing HTML web projects. In next video, we will look more into JavaScript engines and try to understand JavaScript runtime. Check out my Facebook group for more tips and tricks and latest updates. That's all for now. Stay safe and stay productive.